Hello there, internet individuals. Welcome to more Minecraft The Broken Journey, part 188. Why have I been doing this for so long? I don't think I'd ever stay committed to something else. Anyways, Minecraft The Broken Journey continues. Last time, big number. 4,175,000. Yeah, that's about right. Which way am I even going? This way. Hello there, the people in the chat. Tub, Vista, James, Lucas. Why is it so broken? Don't worry about it. It's not broken. Ignore the fact that the title literally says broken in the title. Okay, but really though, float point precision errors. That's basically the summary of the reason. Don't know what float point precision errors are? I'm not good enough at explaining it. I mean, I'm just lazy. Your house is currently filled with fans because your AC is broken. Our house just doesn't have AC to begin with. And I have to turn off all the fans because it creates too much of an audio disturbance. Thank God that today is the day the temperatures finally start going down. No more heat wave. Ah! This sneezes. Getting the sneeze over with early, I guess. It's not even been 5 minutes. $55, give me it. Okay, that's 57, give me it. Okay, that's 60. We'll need more eventually. Go forward. Is it me or is the sensitivity higher than I usually set it to? Hold on. I think I normally have it set to 60. Yeah, that feels more natural. Why am I a fan of Happy Tree Friends and GameCube effects? The reason why I'm a fan of GameCube effects is because I genuinely just have I just genuinely have like a load of fun just screwing around in my video editor. The reason I'm a fan of HTF, I don't know, I found it entertaining, I don't know. I don't really know how, I don't really know how, like, I don't know. Hello there, Pen Plush and Jomir. GameCube is an easy template to adding effects. No, that definitely goes to Klasky Chupo more. But to be fair, GameCube is definitely like up there. To be honest, I'd say arguably even Spiffy and Zoo Pals would probably like be more likely than GameCube, but semantics, who cares? It's not like I even have any real data to even support my claim. Hello there, 180-degree rotation. Bayo 2 minus Bayo has been cancelled. Fair enough. Making a... I forget if Bayo 2 was for the Wii U. Whatever. Making an 8th generation console video game mod is probably not that easy. You don't know what the real true original Preview 2 effects video is? I believe it was a preview for a Sparta remix of Klasky Chupo and Electronic Sounds. That being said, I've never seen the original either. That's just my inference. And I mean, from what I remember, Preview 2 is at least a dozen years old now, so... Actually, I need pork, don't I? Pork. Tasty, tasty pork. What happened to Preview 1? I don't know. No one talks about Preview 1 for some reason. Thanks for the subscribe. Thanks for the unsubscribe. You think Preview 1 is either lost media or was never a thing? To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Preview 2 and whatever a Preview 1 is probably being deleted by now. Thanks for the subscribe and unsubscribe again. Interesting interaction. I'm gonna need some wood. Repeatedly spamming subscribe and unsubscribe endlessly. I don't think that actually causes, like, the thing to update. I'm pretty sure doing it too fast, like, just causes it to not actually, like, register properly. You need to lock in, like, an option for, like, at least 30 seconds before it actually, like, registers. At my inventory. Wait, that boat is right in the floor. Yes, I've heard of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus. Unfortunately, I'm not in the target demographic for Mickey Mouse Clubhouse anymore. So, I'm not really that interested in watching it. Not even for nostalgia's sake. Because it's an entirely new show. How do I feel nostalgia for a show I've never even watched? I will say it is definitely like one of the most faithful reboots I've ever seen just from looking at the trailer. You're watching it for nostalgia and curiosity? Good for you. I hope you enjoy watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus. You know, that being said, I don't even know if it's A, on TV, and B, on a TV channel that we actually pay for. Because I'm not using a streaming service. What am I, financially incompetent? I don't like subscription model services, if you couldn't tell. Which is why I wish someone made an animation, a Flash animation program that wasn't subscription model. You know the market is clearly only tailored towards, like, companies, when the only one I can find that's a reasonable price is Adobe Animate. I'm not kidding. People recommend things like Toon Boom, but what they don't tell you is that Toon Boom is like nearly triple the price of Adobe Animate. At least from what I remember anyway. I haven't checked recently. It airs on Disney Junior July 21st and Disney Plus the next day. Fair enough. SpongeBob is animated on Toon Boom. Yeah, I know. I said I'm referring to like independent animators. The best thing I can compare it to is probably Alan Becker, maybe? I don't know. Like, they have a team, but like, they're not really like a company or anything. They don't have the financial backing of a company. ABTV isn't a company either. That's just the name of the like 24/7 channel on YouTube, right? It's not really that much different to any other, like, 24/7 episode viewing channels. I mean, pretty much the same thing exists for BFDI as well. Or at least existed, anyway. You know, the weather said that the temperature would be lower today. I don't think it is. My head is burning up. It's 23 degrees. It's so much colder than it was yesterday, and yet I'm burning up. I can't turn on the fan because it's too noisy, and I can't open the window because, other than the fact that sometimes it's too noisy as well. Bees. Last time I had the window open, 2 bees got in the room even with the blind down. Has anyone made a horror game about bees yet? No, I didn't get stung. I know how to keep my distance and be still and stuff like that. Be still. I deserve to get stung for that one. Pardon me. It just sort of happens sometimes. Oh, hi, Cake. I know you. The horrors of lagging the world beyond comprehension. This isn't lag. This is, float point precision errors. Lag is the thing when you have high latency, or sometimes referred to as low frame rate, even though that's not really what lag is either. Hello there, Carrie Ann. And hello there, Kian. Behave. I don't even care if that conversation passed like a good minute and a half ago. I am a sucker for the funny. Your eyes have been hurting for 10 minutes, at least you finally get the... I swear to you, I turned on everyone's chat. Is it still set to 10-minute subscribers only? I literally click whatever. Also, if the flashing lights are like too much for you, you don't have to watch. I'd rather you not get hurt than suffer just for whatever entertainment value I somehow bring. Reminder to exercise caution and also stay hydrated. Yes, epilepsy warning. I've put one in the description, but like I can't really find a good place to put one. I can't put it in, like, the stream itself because, well, people can miss that by just viewing the stream midway. I can't really put it in the thumbnail because there's barely enough space for text and it's too intrusive, possibly. I can't put it in the title because that's either also too intrusive or will probably get truncated by how long the video title is.
Ooh.
That's the problem with streaming something with flashing lights in it. Am I trying to get to the Firelands? Yup. You must be new here. You must be new to the Minecraft The Broken Journey series. Welcome to Minecraft The Broken Journey, where I'm trying to get to the Firelands, except I have the optifine mod installed for beta 1.7.3, which causes all of this. You can do the warnings for me. I mean, that still has the same problem putting it in the description does. Like, you can't see the warning until the video's already playing. I must do so for my own benefit. It had to be done. The first thing in the live chat, you mean? Still, the live chat doesn't load until the video has also loaded. And like, people might enter the stream after the countdown's done, so... It's not really any better than putting it in the description. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's like no like good spot to put a warning in it. Everywhere is either too easily missed or not effective enough or too intrusive. Can't I add it into the countdown? That's the thing! people can join the stream after the countdown has finished. Also, that would necessitate me having to remember to put on the version of the countdown with the warning every time I did one of these, and then switched it off every time I did something that didn't necessitate it. Which, don't be surprised if I end up not doing that. I'm not good at my brain power. This is like, if you wanted to put, like, a wet floor sign, but the only places you could put it are either on a shelf where someone could easily miss it, or blocking the door, not allowing anyone to even enter the room with the wet floor to begin with. So, like, say if it was on, like, a thin hallway or something. Yeah, putting it as on-screen... Putting it as on-screen text honestly ends up just being the worst of both worlds. It's both really intrusive, but at the same time, you still can't see it until the video is loaded anyway, so... And okay, maybe I'm like overthinking the whole too intrusive part, but like...
Ooh.
Crafting soon. Dick. here. We've survived another night. Now let's craft. Seven boats, 3 more beds. Some more wood. Intrusive seems a little harsh. It's a difficult judgment call. Blah. I'm burning up so much. Blah. I'm experiencing mildly hot weather that a Texan would find freezing. Melts. Remember, like, 2 years ago when it was 40 degrees in England? That is still fairly normal temperatures for Texans. Meanwhile, people were dying of heat stroke. How do you live like this? I know you have the power of air conditioning, but I'm turning into a sweat fountain. How does a cold temperature make someone very hot? Look, it's only a cold temperature to someone that lives in, like, the southern states of America. I can assure you 23 degrees is hot for a UK resident. We live in a part of the world where it gets cold enough to snow, and pretty much every house has a radiator. It's basically the opposite of the AC. It's used to warm a house up. You've only gone to Texas twice and the temperatures were triple digit. Yep. Triple digit Fahrenheit anyway. You got sick while you were there. Unfortunate. Now, keep in mind, it's like 23 degrees outside. In this room, it's probably a lot hotter because the window's shut, the door's shut, none of the fans are running, and, you know, I have a computer with a 4080 in it, but... You know how, like, when people are, like, dying of hypothermia, they start feeling really hot for some reason? Do you think that happens in reverse? Do you think people that are, like, overheating start feeling really cold all of a sudden? $61. Oh wait, no, what? Okay, that's 61. Wait, what? I could have sworn that was 61. And that only dropped for... what? You didn't know what hypothermia was? Also, it's not hyperthermia, it's hypothermia. Hypothermia is overheating. Singular floating block. Incredible. What version of Minecraft is this? First of all, hello there, Darky Lord. Second of all, Minecraft Beta 1.7.3 with the Optifine mod installed. It's specifically the Optifine mod that does this. There technically were some versions of vanilla Minecraft that did this, but they're mostly really early versions of InfDev, so... save. So, short of playing basically the earliest version of Minecraft with infinite world generation, I think I'll just stick to the modded experience for this. How did this crazy lag happen? First of all, this isn't lag. Second of all, to summarize it really quickly, float point precision errors. You're going to get lunch? Yeah. I didn't finish all of my lunch because I'm a slow eater. But that doesn't bother me because I've eaten most of it and I can at least wait off until the end of the stream to have the rest of it. What are you doing? Just sitting out in the open daylight, skeleton. So silly. You're such a silly Billy. You once found a diamond on day one? Neat. To be fair, it's not really that hard. Especially if you like start new worlds frequently. Like especially when I was younger, I would like start a new world, play for like a few days. Like, literally only, like, a couple of real-life days. Like, I'd have barely gotten iron armor, I haven't even visited the nether yet. And then I'd just forget about it for a week and a half, and then just make a new world instead of continuing the old one, because it's been a week and a half since I last played the game. It's to the point where, like, I have a really optimized loadout upon starting a new world, and yet I'm a complete coward in the nether because I'm just almost never ready for what's, like, up there. Why are we talking about Justin Bieber in the big 2025? The last time Justin Bieber was relevant was like 2018. And I'm pretty sure, like, the last time Justin Bieber was relevant on the internet was even earlier than that, like 2015 at best. I was about to say, is that even how you spell his name? And I was realizing you were going back to the bee puns. It's been like 30 minutes. It's been like 30 minutes since I made that joke. Yeah, me 30 minutes ago called. It says it wants its bee puns back. I'm realizing I just technically refer to myself with its pronouns. I don't think I've ever done that before. Not that it matters, I do not care what pronouns I am referred to with. Bed and boat, bed and boat. You're back with bacon and a blue popsicle. Neat. Boating adventure, boating adventure. You've nearly finished with your exams? Yep, it is like very close to the end of the school year for those that haven't already finished it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like this week is like the last week for anyone. I don't think anyone will be having school within the next week. Everyone will have finished school by the end of next week. You have a joke? Alright, tell me a joke. What did the creeper say to the other creeper? Nothing. They exploded. That's not a joke. That is regular Minecraft gameplay. What did the creeper say to the other creeper? What? Me explode you? You must be hysterical. The sticks Be gone! I have no idea where the sun is, but it looks like it's about to set and I'm about to enter the forest. I hate the forest! I hate sleeping in the forest! This makes me upset. Oh my god, there's a desert right there. Must get to the desert before sunset. There are trees in the way. Trees in the way. Trees everywhere. La 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 la. Alright, surely nothing can go wrong. We've survived another night. Bed and boat primed. Your popsicle is already melted. Yeah, it does that. You probably should have had it first before the bacon. You did and it still melted on you? What is this, a cartoon? I don't need any more wool yet. What did the pig say to the cow? Wait a minute, I just realized we're about to hit 2 to the power 23 this episode? Go forward! 2 to the power 23. No, 2 to the power 22. Okay, I'm gonna commit this number to a notepad so I don't forget it. $4,194,304. Keep that number in my mind. Oink. Yeah, that's what pigs do. They do say that. Also, hello there. Haruto? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. I mean, it's just Naruto with a H instead of an... So... I'm gonna have to make a milestone sign for that, aren't I? You were in a stream a few months ago. Unfortunately, I don't recognize your old alias. Ah! Just sneezes. You're stuck at 1,386 subscribers. Just keep making videos. Eventually, someone will see them. You have to stay diligent. I should probably not have the notepad covering the subscribe account. Let me move it up to the screen I have Discord on for a moment. It's not like I read the text chat in Discord during a stream that much anyway. I just leave it up to see if anyone joins the voice chat, mostly. Was that the last boat? No, it wasn't. You uploaded a video a few days ago when not many people saw it. That happens sometimes. You just gotta stay diligent and keep being committed. It's like digging for gold in a way. You'll find a lot of useless rock, stone, maybe sometimes some pyrite, aka fool's gold. But eventually you'll find what you're looking for and you'll win big. What did A say to E? A. I don't know. I don't actually know how that typographical character is even pronounced. I'm going to be honest. Get digging, YouTuber! Your success is probably underground! What did O say to E? A. I don't know how you pronounce those. That's not a thing we have in English text. Oi. I guess that makes sense. Your friend is using T-Launcher. Is it dangerous or a virus? No, that's just a mod hoster for Terraria. It's an old letter called Ethel. Interesting. Haha, we're soon coming up to the next milestone. And if you know anything about these milestones, is that well, they make the game run really poorly while you're in it for some reason, so be prepared for a little bit of 1 FPS gaming. In about 10 minutes. Actually, no, make that like half an hour, really. Sneezes again. What, am I allergic to streaming or something all of a sudden? My nose is streaming. That's a good one. Okay, I'd say I used to, I might still have it somewhere, but, I, like, used to have the, a few of the Horrid Henry joke books, and, there's two particular jokes that I, like, remember from those books. One was, what goes cackle cackle splat? A witch slamming into a lamppost. And the other one I remember purely because it's the only one that's formatted completely differently to the rest of the jokes. There was a family of tomatoes walking along the path, and the baby tomato was being a little bit loud. So the father walked backwards, stepped on them, and said, "Ketchup." Or something like that, I don't remember. It's been a while since I've read that book. Actually, I don't think it was them being too loud. I think it was them, like, being slower than everyone. What goes black, white, black, white, black, white? A penguin rolling down a hill. I get it, because you'll see its different patterns of fur as it like rotates around. Thanks for the unsubscribe. What do you call a really short person who can speak to the dead who has escaped prison? A small medium at large. Thanks for the unsubscribe. What do you get when you cross an elephant with a kangaroo? Craters all over Australia. I remember, my mum told me this joke, I think, at one point. So, three people came across a magic slide where whatever you said while going down it, you would fall into a pool of at the bottom. The first person goes down it and says silver. The second person goes down it and says gold. The third person goes down it and says wee. Okay, I don't know, like, if this is like, I don't know if that's like a very British word, but where I come from, wee is also another word for pee. The joke is that he landed a pool of urine. It's toilet joke. I must craft now. Why do I already feel like I'm gonna sneeze again? Does turning the fan off just make me sneeze more? $10,000 blocks remaining. I'm not gonna stop at the Power of 2 milestone, because there's still like 5,000 blocks up, because there's still more than 5,000 blocks afterwards. It's a little bit late for a burning adventure, but I'll do it. Do 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 do. There we go. You go on ahead to like the next vat of land. And then I can just sleep right here. turn the fan on and see if it's too distracting. I'm pretty sure it's too distracting. It's not exactly a quiet fan. Fans aren't really that quiet unless they're like really small. And I mean, we're talking about one of these like giant bar fans. Do you ever, like, randomly think of something that's, like, obvious, yet you never really think about it until you actually, like, put your mind to it? I've just realized that a cuboid is technically a prism. Because a prism is basically just, like, an extruded shape, and the cuboid is just an extruded square or rectangle. So a cuboid is just a square or rectangular prism. You know, the GameCube calls itself the GameCube, but it doesn't always conform itself to the shape of a cube. If you've ever seen, like, the animation of the transition to the BIOS menu, you'll clearly see that it stops being a cube for a moment. Nintendo, you've lied to me! Okay, now that we're less than 2,000 blocks away from it, from the milestone, I think it's about time I make that milestone sign. Milestone sign! Oh, you shouldn't be here. I need a boat. You went skating to celebrate your birthday in 7 days. Nice. Your birthday is pretty close to mine. Let's see, a week from now is the 29th. Okay. Yeah, your birthday is like less than a week before mine. We're going bowling for my birthday. There is conveniently a bowling alley in our town, and it's very close to where we are. It's like a 5-minute drive. Three-minute drive, really. It probably only take like 15 minutes to walk there, honestly. It's gonna be me, my mum, possibly my dad, not sure, my aunt, my cousin, my other cousin. Remember, 419-4304. That's the spot. Do I need? Yes, I do. Give me it. Give me it. I commandeer the fluff. I definitely know where the floor is. You're going to make dinner now? Okay. Burp. Man, it looks so much worse than I remember. Hold on. I think the chunks of the spot has just loaded. If that brief lag spike was any indication. The exact spot is going to be on an ice block, isn't it? We're almost at 2 to the 22. Yep. That definitely looks normal. And we're here. You can tell exactly where it starts because the chunk is the spawn chunk. Again. Anyway. Boop. Actually, wait, let me put it on the... Oh, I did put it on the... How did I put it on the wall? I wasn't facing it. Whatever. Anyways, Minecraft... The Broken Journey, 2 to the power 22 milestone sign. Actually, hold on. I can't fit Broken Journey on one line. Broken Journey 2 to the 22 milestone sign. Is there even a single angle where I can even read this thing? Probably not. But I do not care. Anyways, things have just gotten a little bit more silly. And now we can continue. Ignore how the sea looks. That's just what happens when this chunk enters an ice biome, I guess. Anyway, welcome to some 1 FPS gaming for a little bit. I have to scale that at 1 FPS? Cool. Or do I? Wow, am I actually gonna get through this fast enough for it to not even, like, completely break? I'm just too gamer, I guess. But, like, you definitely did see that the frame rate was slowing down, at least. Yeah, that just happens sometimes. Don't question it. I don't have an answer. Also, sleeping in the forest. Ugh. Hate. There we go. Anyways, things are going to get significantly worse from here on out. Have fun! Do I need wool? Yes, I do. Give. That is too much wool, thanks. You know what? Whatever, I'll keep it. I'm gonna have to craft soon anyway. Sneezes. Blah. Fourth time, huh? Burning up again. I'm sure that will stay me for the next. Hold on. I'm so close to the point I'm going to needlessly delay the sentence just so I can fittingly say the distance that we are integrate it into the sentence itself. How much is that distance, you ask? Well, according to my calculations, it's 5,000 blocks remaining. Yeah, what is this? Beautiful! Excellent! Get out of here! Falling down a bottomless pit is boring because it takes so long. Blocky, I see the bottom of this pit. Bottomless is such a lie. A lie? Oh my tree, I see spikes. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, Happy Ghost update happened not long ago, right. I've not actually played the new update yet. I don't know. There's like a group of friends that may or may not be making like a Minecraft mod pack at some point. I don't even know how interested I'll be in it because it's mostly centered around Cobblemon and I'm not good at Pokemon games or most RPGs for that matter. Ignore the fact that I've been playing Deltarune and Stars of Time lately. How do you like my green room? For an April Fool's stream, I should make the keyboard excessively loud. I don't know how to do that without also making my voice excessively loud as well. That does give me an idea, though. I like. Well, what if for like April Fool's 2026, I make a deep fried stream? Well, it's nighttime again. Oh, I'm in the forest again. Stop! Make me sleep in the forest. Makes me violent. Sneezes. Was that the 5th one now? I genuinely think, like, flashing lights triggers a sneezing response at this point. Where is the hitbox? Up there it is. Yes, I am going the right way. Oh, I'm out of beds. I should make more. Wooden planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huzzah! I might want to get to more wood. I don't know why I've just suddenly got into the habit of just holding jump the entire time. Why did I start doing that? Like, okay, I do it on the ice because it's faster to do that than just walking normally on ice, but I don't need to be doing it everywhere. Doing it everywhere is just gonna make me take unnecessary full damage eventually. Which it has done before. Which is fun when I constantly try and strive for not taking any damage in a stream. You know, I say I become violent whenever I have to sleep in a forest, but like, the entire reason I don't sleep in the forest is because it makes things that are violent appear while I'm trying to sleep. So if anything, I'm the one being violenced. Spruces. Uh, 51. 51 oak. Let's get more. 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, except I'm also going to want to boop boop. 63, 64, there we go. I am ready. Yeah. Platforming. Okay, I don't know how much of a stretch this joke is going to be, but what's the difference between jumping? What's the difference between jumping between platforms and getting an average score in golf? One is par for the course, one is par to the core. Okay, par for the course is a idiom for like something normal happening, But in golf terms, a par is like an average score. Basically, the sort of expected score for the hole you're currently on. Meanwhile, the sport of jumping from thing to thing is called parkour, and I've segmented it as par to the core. Because it also sounds like, because the core, and like it sounds like to the core. I don't know if that joke was too much of a stretch or not. Maybe. Staring at the sun almost setting while I'm in a heavily forested area. Except that forest area is clearing out now, so everything is okay. Here, this looks like a prime sleeping locale. We have survived for the night. Why is the tennis ball emoji now a racket and tennis ball? I don't know. Corporations are just strange like that sometimes. Just jump into the ocean. Boop. Do 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 do. Hey, do you guys remember Mario Strikers Charge for the Nintendo Wii? It's where the gif where Wario blows himself up comes from. 1,000 blocks remaining. I need fluff, don't I? Give. Give. 62. 62 is the worst number. You've caused me to have to start a massacre. Had to get a sixth one in, I guess. What's it with me getting 62 on everything? I would like a full stack, please. Thank you. That means you two as well. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Depth perception is so much harder than I remember. Anyways, we're in view distance of our destination. $100 blocks remaining. 80, 70, 60. It's on top of the mountain. Cool. 50. Oops. Give me that. 40. Ah. 30, 20, 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4,200,000. I mean, it might be far away enough from the trees, but... I need more dirt. This will conclude episode 188 of Minecraft The Broken Journey. I hope you've all enjoyed. We'll be back next week. We'll be doing something on Wednesday. Probably either Watcher or Insides of Time. One of the two. Probably Watcher. I really need to finish Watcher. But I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bon voyage!